5 banks that will approve a new LLC without proof of income. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 banks that will approve your new LLC, your new business without proof of income. You can get up to $50,000 from 5 different banks. Obviously, that's $250,000. I'm going to explain to you how to do it. I'm going to explain to you what you should be saying on the applications, and I'm going to share with you how you can do that right now. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. You gotta get it done, or you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
Okay, so let's get right into it. I just had to make this video because I have discovered something that my students have been doing. It's amazing. I've actually done this myself, but more importantly, I want you to start doing it too. Most businesses actually fail because they don't get enough funding. They don't prepare and have capital for reserves. They're not able to adjust when a big order comes in, or if they have clients, they're not able to hire people. Most people try to get that business going and then secure the funding. But as a successful entrepreneur, a self-made millionaire, I'm here to tell you one of the smartest things that you can do is borrow money before you need it. Do not wait until you actually need money, when your business is maybe struggling, or that big order comes in, or you need to hire someone because you're so overwhelmed. Start preparing that business right now and start getting business funding. You literally can do that and get funding in your business's name. You can build business credit, and I'm going to show you how to do that. If you need help with getting your business credit, this video is sponsored by 𝗏𝗏 Consultant. 𝗏𝗏 is my friend. He actually helped me fix my personal credit many years ago. He does help with personal credit, but he is an expert in business credit and business funding. Literally last month, he helped one of my students get $75,000 in like less than a week. 𝗏𝗏 Consultant. Make sure you use the link below and the link that you see on the screen. Let them know that Noel Randall sent you, and he will give you a free consultation, help you get strategy, and even help you get business credit and business funding. But I'm going to tell you how to do it with or without 𝗏𝗏's help. However, remember, that's an absolutely free call. He's an expert. You might as well just take advantage of that offer. So there you go. So let's get into this. So there are 5 banks right now that will lend to a new LLC, which stands for Limited Liability Company. Now, these banks will do with something that is called stated income. Okay. And this was around for many years, even in the personal and the consumer finance world, where you could just state what your income is. But the great thing about a business is that is almost considered projected income. You know what I mean? You can actually say, okay, I think my business, if I had this money, will make $250,000 this year, for example, because you want to make sure that you're thinking big about your business and that your business is making at least $10,000 per month. Okay. So kind of think about that and know that that's what these lenders are looking for. So if you can easily come up with a plan that, okay, if I had $50,000 from each of these banks, or even just from one of these banks, I know exactly how I would make this money. And then that is not a lie. That is not fraudulent or anything to that nature. Because remember, they're not actually going to make you provide those business tax returns. They're not going to make you, provide, the bank statements or anything like that. They're going to let you state your income. Okay, so this exists in the business world. It has existed for decades. Okay, this is not something that just came out. And in fact, these lenders that I'm going to tell you have been doing this for years. Okay, this is not new. It's just most of us did not know it existed. Okay, so the first bank, and this is easy. This is Chase Bank. All right. Because I have my student here. He immediately went to Chase and Bank of America and secured funding. OK, he got a business credit card and he got a business line of credit. So if you have decent personal credit, you literally can open up this business checking account and let them know, yes, I would like to also apply for the business credit card and a business line of credit. In many cases, they will offer it to you, but sometimes you may have to ask. And that's okay. Just because they don't offer it to you immediately doesn't mean that you don't qualify and that you can't get it. It really depends on the banker that you're talking to. And so when you walk into the bank, some of the bankers, they may be a little bit lazy. I'm just saying that and being honest with you. Some of them may look at you, and you get what I'm saying, and just prejudge you. You don't care about those things. Trust me when I tell you, this is Noel Randall. This is your best friend in business. Just because someone does not invite you to the party does not mean you can't go. Okay, just remember that and just think of that analogy, because so many times we just get discouraged when they don't invite us, when they don't say, hey, we have these things for you. And if you have to ask, so what? Let them and have their prejudices against you. What do you care? Okay, because it's not even them that approves your business line of credit or your business credit card. It is not. It is literally an underwriter that is somewhere else. So if you have your business established, you have your LLC established, you have an EIN established, okay, meaning they can find you on the Secretary of State's website. So I'm in Florida right now. For example, I would go to Sunbiz. In Texas, I would go to the Texas SOS. There is one online in every single state. And when you go into the bank, they are going to want to make sure that you show up on the Secretary of State's website as an active business. Okay. You also want to make sure that you have your EIN, you have that EIN letter. If you don't have it, you can call the IRS and request one. Okay. I'm going to put a number on the screen right now that you can call the IRS and request your EIN letter, which stands for Employer Identification Number. If you don't have your EIN, go ahead and apply one for one. It's absolutely free. You go to irs.gov. Okay. So Chase Bank, you go into Chase Bank, they will give you up to $50,000 as a stated income line of credit, or $25,000 on a business credit card, $25,000 in a line of credit. Okay. Simple, stated. Okay. And actually, these are lines of credits that I'm talking about. So I'm not just talking about the business credit card. They actually would do $50,000 in a line of credit immediately on the spot. Okay. And you don't need to have perfect credit, but you do need to have, I believe it's a 680 at the time of this recording. But I actually have seen somebody that told me they had over a 660. They had like a 668 and no collections and things like that. And they were approved. Okay. So don't think that you can't get this. And remember, if you need help with this or any help, you can call my friends at 𝗏𝗏 Consultant and they can help you. Okay. He's an amazing person at this. He can tell you. Okay. The second bank, Bank of America. Okay. Bank of America is lending up to $50,000 stated income to businesses, to a new LLC. All right. And you can go in there again, opening that business checking account so that you're establishing that relationship with them. That's what they want. All right. And they will give you up to $50,000, Bank of America. All right. So again, these are banks that are in almost every single state. Chase Bank, Bank of America, they're in almost every state, but there's a few small states that they are not in. So I'm going to keep going and give you one and you're going to find this. Okay. Number 3, PNC. Okay. PNC Bank, literally open up a business checking account with you. They actually do up to $100,000. Okay. This is because I just found this out because I actually went in there and established an account myself. They will actually do up to $100,000 in a line of credit, stated income. Okay, so this is a big secret. Share this video. People are going to want to know. Again, if you have questions about this, call my friends at 𝗏𝗏 Consultant. But literally, PNC is this great bank that it's just like this hidden gem. And although I said Chase and Bank of America first, I really like these mid-sized banks. You know, banks that are not, the Bank of Americas that are everywhere and they're huge, and most of their customers are, they have, the Chase banks with Bank of America. You know what I'm saying? That's how big their business accounts are. So mid-sized banks like the PNC, they really do cater to you smaller and your mid-sized banks, and they really can be a great asset, a great friend. They have auto loans, so many wonderful things. I have a great banker at my local PNC, and I absolutely love PNC, and I've established a relationship with them, and I'm really a fond fan of them. And like I said, they will do up to $100,000 stated income. The caveat with PNC though is the bank does it's not for really a new LLC, the $100,000. They are looking for the LLC to be at least 2 years old. But again, they are not asking for any tax returns and bank statements and things like that. So again, with a decent credit score, you could walk out of there with a business line of credit, $100,000 business line of credit. All right. This is exciting. Number 4, Truist Bank. So just like PNC, it is a mid-sized bank. All right. So same thing, great customer service, really catering to those small and mid-sized businesses, more hungry for that business, not like of Chase or Bank of America where they have just tons of business and tons of help and tons of things. So they, again, stated income, no tax returns, no bank statements, none of those things. You state what your income is, and you will be walking out of there up to a $50,000 line of credit. And again, they also do business credit cards. In fact, when I went into Truist Bank, they actually gave me 3 different cards. They gave me one in my personal name because I just took that. I mean, why wouldn't I take that $20,000? And then they gave me $25,000. Again, this was many years ago. And I'm just immediately this is on day one. I'm establishing this business checking account with them, and they're giving me these funds, these business funds immediately. And then they gave me 2 other, they gave me another credit card, and then they gave me the line of credit. So I walked away with almost $100,000 because the one in my personal name was $20,000. It was $50,000 for the first business. And then, I'm sorry, not first, for the other credit card, the business credit card, and then another $25,000 in a line of credit. Okay. So 20, 50, and 25. You do the math. It's almost $100,000. Bam. In one step. This is amazing. And this is what you can do. And again, borrowing the money before you actually need it. That is key. All right. And then number 5 is U.S. Bank. And U.S. Bank is actually really incredible because they have this, again, stated program. They actually even are sending out a lot of letters. So when you first open up your business, you open up your business and you establish that LLC, you may immediately start getting offers from them where they're offering you like $300 in credits to open up a business checking account with them. And then, of course, like I'm saying, they have those business credit cards, they have those business lines of credit, and they will lend up to a new LLC with no proof of income up to $50,000. And again, each of these banks may use different credit reports. Okay. So some may use Equifax, some use TransUnion, some use Experian. So in many cases, they're not even always seeing what each bank is doing because you don't have an inquiry because they're only pulling one credit report. And this is where my friends at 𝗏𝗏 Consulting can really help you because in many cases, he knows exactly which credit bureau they pull. And that is incredible. Like that is one of the ways that they are so helpful because they can help you maximize because they know which credit bureau each bank and lender is pulling. Think about that. So if Bank of America, for example, is pulling TransUnion, but Chase is pulling Equifax, they don't necessarily you don't have that inquiry because they didn't pull the same credit bureau. And that is an amazing fact. Like I said, I was going to share with you things that nobody else shares because most people don't know this. And so it's so awesome to be able to share this information with you. And so in exchange for that, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Nearly 2 months ago, only 36% of the people watching my videos were actually subscribed. And it is so important for you to subscribe to this channel because it helps me. The bigger the channel grows, the more I can show other people. And that helps them give me information for you. Okay. So I'm telling them and I'm showing them my numbers of how many people are watching. And so then they start sharing information and I share it with you for free. Okay, think about that. You're getting this information that I can get from millionaires and other millionaires. I'm not to say that I'm not, but bigger. If I have 10 million, somebody has 100 million, they are way bigger than I am. And they're telling me stuff that 100 millionaire knows that I don't know. And then I'm able to share that with you absolutely free. So that just helps all of us grow. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you like this video and you got good content out of it, if you've ever liked or gotten great content or felt like I gave you great content, please subscribe to the channel. Please like, it really helps so much. Okay. And my goal is to get at least 50% of you watching these videos to be subscribed to my channel. That is my personal goal. And again, it helped me. It helps you. All right. And so I'm going to give you one more bonus. Okay. We're not going to end. Let me give you one more bank that will do this because it is amazing. This is a bank that I have had for many, many years. Regions Bank. Regions Bank, and again, it's not in every single state, but they are growing. Regions Bank is an amazing bank for small businesses. They gave me business credit cards. They gave me business lines of credit. And again, you can do it with multiple businesses. And they are considered like a mid-sized bank. So again, they're not in every single state, but at the same time, they have these stated loan programs for businesses. Okay, so you can get those business lines of credit, you can get those business credit cards, and you can get business loans stated. Okay, so you're not having to actually show them those tax returns. And that is amazing. And that is just from opening up that business checking account and then accepting those offers. But again, I want to remind you, you want to make sure that you are doing this right now. Be proactive. Don't wait till you are in dire straits. Your business is going crazy. You really need money. Start being proactive and do it now. Now, if you need the money, absolutely go ahead. But I'm telling you, it's so much easier when you are prepared, when you're just like, I'm always going to be applying for business funding. Me and my friend 𝗏𝗏 were on the phone talking about that. And it was amazing where we're just always, and he has these great strategies where every 6 months he's just getting it bigger and bigger and bigger. And he doesn't necessarily need the money right then. But then when these great opportunities come, in fact, he was talking about a builder that he was partnering with. He had the money. He had it, and it was other people's money. He doesn't have to use his own personal savings. He's not going into retirement accounts. You don't want to have to risk your own money. You'd much rather risk your business credit because, again, it is easy to fix. We have those great resources where we know how to fix personal credit. We know how to get things deleted off credit reports. We know how to get things removed. We know how to consolidate, and we know how to get a personal credit score back up if anything ever happened. And it is so much easier to fix your credit than it is to just get a bunch of money. You know what I mean? You'd rather keep your money, keep it safe. There's money out here for your business, especially if you're a woman-owned business, you're a minority-owned business, you're a veteran-owned business, you're a disabled person with a business. There are programs out there. There's free money out there, but these are 5 banks that will lend to your new LLC up to $50,000 with no proof of income. So go there right now. If you have gotten some value, make sure that you go to my friends at 𝗏𝗏 Consulting, the link below. He is a great friend of mine. I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle. To your success.